Well, I've been trying to think about what my first job was. It was either a Christmas postman, or I think this is probably right. My first job actually was working in a betting shop in Leeds. At which point, it was in quite a rough bit of Leeds, and I went in one morning, having worked there for about 3 weeks, to find that my manager was no longer there because he'd had a death threat and he'd been moved to a different store. That's health and safety in the workplace. It's not what you'd normally expect, a death threat, but he'd had one. Yeah.
And how has this affected the way you view the workplace?
Well, I think it's kind of crucial not to get death threats, mainly, for a proper working environment. Safe working environment. You don't want nutters threatening to kill you.
And why do you think it's important for young people to have a first job?
Well, because if you don't have a first job, you're not ever going to have a job. Because you've got to have a first job, because that's a job. Well, I think it is really important, I think, to get experience of the workplace as quickly as you can, because it sort of sorts you out a bit, actually, because I think it's a very, very different thing from everything you've had. It's sort of like the discipline required in the workplace and the fact that you have to be there. It's not like school, and it's not like college, or So and also your first job is likely to be something that you never ever do again. So if you do an award ceremony, you might get asked about it.
That's great. Thanks, Hugh.
You're welcome.